Hey everybody, it's the Aaronator here, and we got another episode of our GM commentary with the Las Vegas Knights, and this is episode 5, and we are here at the 2015, in this case, in real life it'd be considered the McDavid draft, and for some reasons the Eichel draft, or if any other guys perform over those guys, the Dylan Strome draft, the Mitch Marner draft, the Noah Hannafin draft. Like, it's just, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I'm excited to figure out who we get. I mean, based on our ranking, we're guaranteed to have the second overall pick, and I've already checked this before. If you look at this right here, we got 2 franchise projected players, McDavid and Eichel. Oh my goodness. Eichel's a bit more bigger, but I mean, McDavid is McDavid. McDavid's McDavid. Then we got Hannafin, Marner, Strome, Barzal, and a couple other guys. It seems there's a couple goalies in the top 10 as well. Which, if we had a top 10 pick, I wouldn't mind getting one, but, I mean, we do have a top 10 pick. It's just number 1 or 2, so, I mean. And you know what? As a team like Las Vegas, we're not trading it. We're not trading it. And I did not rig this, okay? I'm just going to let you know right now. This is the first one I've recorded, okay? It's on Wednesday, the 16th, 2015 at around, I don't know, 3:30, around 3:30, I guess, sort of. And oh my goodness, this is when we're doing the draft. It's now. This is the first one. If we get McDavid, we get McDavid. Oh my goodness, I don't want to look. Why? It's just, and we're not even at the draft yet. This is only like a couple days before the draft. This is how hockey players get hyped. They always get excited about going to the draft. That would be amazing to be drafted by an NHL team, even in a late round. You guys have no idea what that does for a player. It changes their life tremendously. It means that if it gives them the first step to saying like, hey, you're on your way, you're getting closer to the goal of making the NHL. It's unbelievable. But I haven't been drafted, at least not yet. Hopefully I could, but that would be not for, oh, whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but anyways, yeah, I already checked some of the prospects. There's not really many like potential wise prospects, but if you look at this, like, it even says Eichel's supposed to be better according to potential, but I already know what their potentials are. I actually kind of forget what Eichel's is. I can't remember which I made it, but I know it was really good, and I know these guys are both like 80s. Honestly, I would rather have Eichel, because realistically we know more about him technically in this, and he's an American. So Las Vegas wants Americans, not McDavid. McDavid needs to go to Edmonton. I hope Edmonton wins the lottery. Buffalo, I'm sorry. Watch Buffalo win the lottery, and then it's just like, oh, not sorry anymore. We got McDavid this time. But yeah, potential-wise, there's not that much. It looks like Kyle Connor's 4-star. He's 4 green star, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, yeah, I made sure that it's a really deep draft. But there's a couple guys here. Travis Konechny, I think it's just 4 yellow, but 4-star. Korostelov, I don't know, the Susto guy, he's supposed to go undrafted. So maybe a 7th round pick if we can't really find any other 7th round picks that we like. We know a guy who's in 3.5-star. And for goalie wise, we really don't have anything. I'm looking at Scott goalies. Scuba's the best we're going to find. And I mean, we don't, even though he's a top 10, it's going to be hard to get him. And plus, we really just know he's going to be brilliant, a brilliant skater, because he's brilliant athletically. But yeah, that's really, we're just gonna go straight into this episode. Afterwards, we're probably gonna do the signings, because I mean, we don't have any possible trading possibilities. So I think we had the option to go upgrade the Pro Scout. I don't know if I want to do that. No, I'm just gonna wait till we get our Amateur Scout a bit more, and then we'll start with other stuff. But yeah, we'll just skip the prospects game right here. Harkins, Karnikov, Not, Timoshov, and Walter. So I'm not going to remember most of those names, because our Pro Scout isn't that high. But if you're lucky, usually Pro Scout, the picks, like, can be very good. They can be very good. And, yep, let all the retirements begin. We got 5 only this year. Halper and Hanzus, Caverly, Sammy Salo and Todd Bertuzzi. So yeah, good careers for those guys. They actually retired finally. Yager got retired and Chara retired. So unfortunately the 5-star I made them was not enough to keep him from retiring in the first year. Shane Doan did also retire. That I probably wouldn't have happened. Matt Cullen, Timonen did retire. Matt Cullen probably didn't. Yeah. Pronger did retire with his big contract, so he decided not to keep it. Goalies, nobody's retired, so we still got Thomas in the net if we can't find a goalie for next year. But we can't. Let's not put anything on the trade block. We don't have any choices. We don't. Everybody else that we have, anyways, is a one-way contract. So unless we want to trade Nikolai Goldobin and a flippin' second to get a top 10 pick, which I'm not gonna do, then we can't really get anything. And since I said I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, guys, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, right here. We're going right into the draft. I don't remember what picks we have. I think we might have a second. Yeah, we got one from Nashville. We might have another third. I don't think so. But I think we have all of our picks and then a second. So let's see. What draft pick did the Las Vegas Knights? Who won the lottery? You know what? I just want to check this. I'm going to check this. All that hype just went out, for goodness sake. But New Jersey, Calgary could win the lottery. Buffalo, Dallas, Edmonton, did they make the playoffs? Unfortunately, they made the playoffs. So unless they had, like, one of these guys' draft picks, I doubt it. So they can't get McDavid. So sorry, Oilers fans, but at least your team made the finals. And guys, I'll actually show you the... You know what? I'm going to show you the awards right now. All that hype was just taken out completely. Tampa Bay won the Stanley Cup in this year, apparently. President's Trophy went to the Chicago Blackhawks. The Clarence S. Camo went to Winnipeg. It was Winnipeg and Tampa Bay. I completely forgot about that. It was so awkward. I'm just like, how did Winnipeg make it there? But I guess they got that chem and that white out there. So Tampa Bay Lightning, of course, won the Prince of Wales. The Art Ross Trophy went to Zach Parise. He never actually has that good of an offensive season, so good for him. Hart Memorial went to Corey Perry. James Norris Memorial Trophy went to Duncan Keith for a second year in a row. Lady Bing went to Zach Parise. Calder Memorial went to Philip Forsberg, not Ekblad, but we'll just say Ekblad did pretty good. Conn Smith, Ben Bishop won his team the cup, so that's probably the reason why. So, yep, did good in that. And Vezina, I said Carey Price. Yep, earlier. Carey Price is going to be the Vezina winner there. And no, it was Carey Price who won the William N. Jennings with no backup. So I guess Chicago didn't win with Crawford and Scott Darling, but oh well. Bill Masterton goes to Eric Johnson. Good perseverance. Good job, boy. Frank J. Selke goes to Pavel Datsuk. Ted Lindsay Ward goes to Corey Perry. Maurice Richard goes to Alexander Ovechkin for the fourth one and the third one in 4 years, maybe more. I don't remember if he won in those past 2 years. Stanley Cup goes to Tampa Bay Lightning, like I said, and there you go. None of our teams won the awards. I'm not surprised. So let's go into the draft now. It's finally here, guys. Who won the lottery? Oh, looking. Oh my goodness, the Colorado Avalanche have won the lottery. Okay, so I don't even know if they were, I think they were like around 9th or something. What? Duchesne, McKinnon, and flippin', oh my gosh. Colorado's going to have a stacked team in this GMO. It's going to be tough to stop net. Maybe we need to go for Hanifin or something, not Eichel, because we need a bit of defense to hold off Colorado. But Colorado wins the first overall pick, and I'm kind of glad just because I didn't want to have the OP-ness. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. So bad. OP. I didn't want to have the OP McDavid on my team, but we're going to get, likely, we're not going to look at trades. We don't have anything to trade. McDavid goes to Colorado. That leaves us with centerman Jack Eichel. It says he's 4.5 green stars. I'm not sure if he was 4.5 green stars or 5 yellow stars, but look at that. His hand-eye is flipping 87 coming out of the draft. Face-offs are going to be decent. Shot, look at that. 90, 90, 87, 91. That's like all green and then 1 yellow, which is the highest. That's insane. McDavid and Eichel are going to be very good players, but for now, right now, your Las Vegas Knights have selected their first pick in the 2015 draft with the second overall pick in the draft, Jack Eichel. Welcome to the team. He is going to be our franchise building block. on this team. Mitch Marner goes to Calgary. Noah Hanifin goes to New Jersey. Hey, he went in there in our jersey mode. Van Schubert, the goalie, went to Buffalo, so that's probably a good pick for Buffalo. Dylan Strome went to Dallas. Holy moly, offense there as well. Carolina got Barzal, good pick for them. Gora and Tarnstrom went to Phoenix and St. Louis for good goaltending for them. Yep, that'll be good goaltending for St. Louis. Toronto gets Dennis Yan, and so on and so forth. Vancouver got Lawson Krause. That's a good pick for them. And, yep, we got 2 second-round picks here, so let's just draft like this. Like, even look at that. Anaheim got Provorov. I've seen Provorov get to, like, 92 overall at 4 Green Stars. He's insane. Second-round picks, we're just going to do this right here. Travis Konechny and Nikita Korostelov. Karnikov was suggested. Rasmus Anderson, Blake Spears, a couple other guys. Julison, DeHaan, the other guys, goalies. We could get a goalie, but I'm really not that interested in getting a goalie. How's Nichols? You know what? We could draft this Nichols guy. He actually looks pretty good. So let's see. Second and third round. So we may not be able to get him. Hopefully he drops to the round before that. But I mean, personally, I think what I would like to get is possibly our second line center of the future. Maybe plays right wing with Jack Eichel. Travis Konechny. There you go. Travis Konechny was drafted by the Las Vegas Knights. Probably could have got a defenseman there, but we're getting our offense nice and up there. So hopefully Nichols will go to the third round because we'll have our third round pick. And Anthony Beauvillier, very good pick. I would love to get, but unfortunately we have a lot of centers now, so no. Jarrett Meyer, 6'9", 240, Chara 2.0, but I mean, I don't trust that personally. Dmytro Timashov wouldn't be bad. Nick Walters was suggested by the Pro Scout. Defensive defenseman, not bad. Redekop, K. Schwery, Luff, Tornquist. So not really too many defensemen anymore, unfortunately. But we could go. Timashov wouldn't be too bad, especially with Eichel. But Meyer, Walters. I think we are. You know what? Defensive defenseman is the way to go. So let's check scouted skaters. Which of these defensemen were scouted? We'll see if all of them were. Yeah, all of them were pretty much scouted. So we'll just check out Beauvillier, I guess, in the meantime. Defenseman, yeah, that's pretty unpredictable. No much. Timashov's going to be very good in the future. Nick Walters, I don't like that. He's going to be mainly defense. Same with Redekop. I have a bad feeling Myers isn't going to be the greatest play either. I feel like we have to pick. I mean, Weatherspoon wouldn't be too bad. We could pick Parker Weatherspoon. I think I've seen him get decent sometimes. Interesting. Should we get the... You know what? Let's get Chara 2.0. Let's get Chara 2.0. Jarrett Meyer. 6'9". Holy moly. He's even taller, I think. Timashov went to Washington. That's good for them. Nice in offense. Yep. Colorado. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to get that goalie, Justin Nichols, as well. We could pick, like, Daniel Sprong, which wouldn't be too bad, but, I mean, he's 4.5 Red Stars, and you don't really know much. We could get Weatherspoon. Ooh, that might not be too bad. Nichols is 19 years old. I saw another guy that I scouted. This Matthew Mancina guy. He's not horrible by the looks of it. So you know what? I think I'm gonna... Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I think we have to... I think our goalie can wait right now. I think we got to get Parker Weatherspoon on this team. Unfortunately... Oh, we could get this Kret guy. Daniel Kret. Danik Kret. Yeah, overall is not going to be that good. But you know what? I kind of like this Parker Weatherspoon guy. He's 17 years old, so... you know what? We will draft Parker Weatherspoon. Goalie-wise, we could probably draft Mancina. You know what? Let's actually see if we have, like, if we can get another fourth round pick. There you go. A 7th, DeMelo, and LeBlanc for a 4th round pick. You know what? I kind of feel unfair with this because this isn't super realistic, but I mean they're getting a lot, and we want a 4th round pick. Oh my gosh, I'm not saying that. Anyways, will it go through? There you go. So I could doubt anybody to stick to the trade. It's a done deal. It's all good. So we got 2 4th round picks, which is pretty good. So we got some depth guys to pick up in this very deep draft. Jeremy Waugh wouldn't be too bad. I think I want to pick him up actually, and we probably won't be able to get him later. So if ooh, we could also get one of these guys, even though we don't know much about them. There's gonna be a lot of goalies being drafted. We could get that Muso guy. We could get a couple guys. But no, you know what? I'm gonna say let's get Jeremy Watt because I know. I mean, I think he's like 4 red stars. He could be yellow, but he looks not that bad. So you know what? Let's pick up Jeremy Watt. Hopefully he comes a good solid top 4, maybe top 6 defenseman on this team. I don't think I think mostly goalies went. So Kelly Klama, Paul Bittner wouldn't be too bad. Welichka, Siegenhather. I think we should get a goalie. I'm going to pick up that goalie. I think Mancina over these guys, even though I know that Gunter, like he's 20 years old, I think he's been decent overall sometimes. Bobby Dugan's pretty young and stuff like that, but I want to get Mancina because I know about him. So we'll get Mancina on this team. Like all these picks are going to matter. They are all going to matter. So right here. Travis Dermott, Nicholas Malak. So should we get the right-handed defensive defenseman and the left-handed Travis Dermott? Or Sidorov. I think he's okay. Pilon, Wah. You know what? Let's get Travis Dermott. Offensive defenseman. Good offensive defenseman to help out Eichel there. Helped out McDavid. Now he's going to help out with Eichel. He has to play with 2 great future players. Paquin Boudreau, Michael Fora. Fora doesn't look that bad. Sorry for the little pause there, guys. I was just talking to AJ on the phone. He just called, and he's going to come over, and we're going to make the Great Britain because we're making it on the same day. And then we're going to go to his place, play some NHL 16, and go do some floor hockey, and it's going to be all fun and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't know why I just told you that, but I like telling exciting stuff because I'm excited right now. And right here, I was looking at Michael Fora just now. I was just going to. And he doesn't look that bad. I've never seen him that much in the game, but I mean, I'd like to see how he turns out. And his defense looks pretty solid for a 2-way defenseman. And I technically know a lot about him, so it seems like this would be the guy that they would pick. So he's only 19 years old. We could pick some of these other guys like Gustav Franzen. Actually, I don't think he has the best faceoffs. But there's a couple other guys. Emil Aronson. Hey, it has Aaron in him. It must be a good player. Roinsbrand. Actually, you know what? Let's just check out some of these players. Actually, whoa. Well, maybe. I mean, he doesn't look horrible. Ozapov isn't that bad, except I don't think his potential is the greatest. Boudreau, we don't know much about, but McFadden is 17 years old. That's interesting. I think we should get a defenseman, though, because we're still a bit low on defense, and we stockpiled up on forwards. So, you know what? No. You know what? This guy could be like a 3rd liner, 4th liner kind of guy, depth guy. So, you know what? Let's get Emil Aronson. I kind of would have wanted to get Fora, but at least, I mean, we got Aronson, so it's good enough. Here we go. Last pick of the draft that we got. Colorado did have the 7th overall pick. That's insane. Who had the 7th overall pick this year? I think it was like New Jersey, Columbus? Was it Columbus? I think it was Columbus. So that would be insane. Columbus getting McDavid, that would have been insane. I think I've seen a couple of GMs where Columbus won the lottery. But Gennaro, Matteo Gennaro. Great. Now we found a good player, a good centerman. Which, I mean, we just drafted one. We could have got. We could also get one of these guys, Ryan Gardner, defensive defenseman. Matt Bradley, Kyle Becker. Let's just check out some of our scouted skaters right here, because it looks like we got some pretty good ones. So Tim Weezer, come on! Oh my goodness, this guy's a beast. 20 years old, but he's like a Johnny Gaudreau. He's small, he's ninja-like, and you know, and I think I got no reason not to pick him. Becker isn't that phenomenal, but I mean, like, I don't see very many other players that I would want to pick. So, I mean, I think I got to just pick him. Like, that guy is a beast. Tim Weezer, 1st line, late pickup, left wing playmaker. We don't need to get Jack Flynn. We don't need to get Jack Flynn. We got to go. But Tim Weezer, let's see if this guy can be like the unexpected 1st line guy with Eichel. Sorry. That would be insane. But anyways, guys, that's the story. McDavid goes to the Colorado Avalanche, but we get our franchise building block in Jack Eichel. So there you go. There was the 1st round if you want to double check that. But anyways, we are going to skip to this. We're not actually skipping, but I mean, like, in general sort of thing. You know what, while I'm doing this, I'm actually gonna type in the title of this, because that is not the title. GMLB episode 5 part 2, because we technically started a new one. Sort of. We're all good. Okay, I'm just checking. So yeah, but explain RFA to me. Restricted free agent. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm sorry, but yeah, just look it up. But look at that. Jack Eichel, 84 overall sniper, 5 yellow stars. I was debating on whether making him a playmaker in this game, but I decided sniper because I heard he has a great shot, and I mean, he gets goals. And a lot of people made McDavid a sniper just because they wanted to get lots of goals, but I've seen playmakers get lots of goals anyways, and he's going to be insanely awesome anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. But Eichel, look at that shot, offensiveness, skating, offensive awareness, poise is 85, defense isn't that bad, his faceoffs are 79. He's a beast. Physical, obviously, isn't phenomenal, but this is a franchise player. And if you guys want to see McDavid, we will go to Colorado afterwards and we'll check out all the top 5 picks probably. But yeah, picking in, you know what, let's just sign some of our guys right now after we check out like through this. Mancina, look at that, 4 yellow stars, 68 overall. That was a steal. That was a steal. Happy Bulin. Oh, we didn't have Thomas, right? But some of you guys were yelling that, for goodness sake. But Happy Bulin, we're just gonna leave that for now. Makarov can play in the AHL as well. We'll give him a 2-year contract. Probably a 1-year contract would be better. UC Saros, he did okay for us. You know what, we'll just give him a 1-year contract for 5.55. He can be your goalies in the NHL or AHL depending. Grosenick, let's just release him for now. We can always sign anybody that we want to get back. Anderson's only 3 red stars, so we'll just leave that. Mancina, we're just gonna leave unsigned. He may only get to play in the CHL, but I don't want to risk playing him in the AHL and not playing him sort of thing, but yeah. So, oh, Jarrett Meyer, 4 yellow stars, 55 overall defenseman. Not the greatest. His shot, his physical, and his skating are going to be his greatest attributes, and a bit of defense, honestly. But otherwise, hopefully he can turn out. I would love to see him turn out. Travis Dermott, like a lot of these guys. Parker Weatherspoon wasn't too bad. We still got Vanier. Jeremy Roy was 4 yellow stars, so that was a steal. Weatherspoon was drafted higher than Wall. What the heck? You know what, let's just get through this. Overalls. So, picking him, we're going to sign. He's only 3.5 stars now, but he was a good leader for us in the past while. So, we're going to give him a 3-year contract for... we'll give him like 4.2 or 4. Yeah, we'll give him 4.25 for 3 years because we're going to have to pay players anyway, so I got a lot of money. Matt Irwin, we'll keep him on this team as well. We'll give him 2.5 for, or we'll give him 2.3 for 2 years. Corey Sarch, we're just going to release you. Thank you, Corey Sarch, for your time here. Peckham, we'll release you. Doherty, you know what, he can be a guy in the AHL for us for another year. Right there, 0.55. Fedden, we'll just release you. Abelhauser, the German guy, I bet Nathan would like that. I will sign him as well. Tennyson, Stollery will release you. Jeremy Warrior is going to be in the CHL, but we can sign Jeremy Waugh, and then he'll probably play in the AHL after this, so we'll give him 0.7. But yeah, Parker Weatherspoon will leave. Vanier will leave. He probably has to be re-signed next year, but I'm good for now. Travis Dermott. Pettersson, will sign Pettersson again. It looks like he got a tiny bit better. 2 years, sure. I'll give him 2 years there. Meyer, we won't sign. Right wings. Colby Armstrong. We'll release most of our players here. Chad LaRose will release you. We can always re-sign them. Katalik, you know what? Just because I'll just give him 1 more year on his contract because he was a good depth guy, so he's probably gonna play on like a second line. Because I mean, realistically, who wants to sign with us or play with us? So we're gonna give him a 2-way contract. We'll give him like 0.85. just to pay him a bit. Uriah Hayes, he can play in the AHL for 1 more year. There you go. We got lots of guys here. Tarasov, sure, we'll re-sign you. Probably some of these guys are going to be playing on the left wing, but that's okay. Actually, we might not sign him. I might just release him after this. Wes Garth, release you. Thank you for your time. Emmanuelson, sure, we'll get Emmanuelson back here. He can be one of our depth guys soon. You know what, actually, whatever. Crane, we'll just leave you, even though he's a grinder. Schoenborn, Jalbons, yeah. Tim Weezer, I wouldn't mind playing Tim Weezer now, but you know what, yeah, sure, we'll play him now. He can play on like the 3rd line in the AHL or something. We'll give him, yeah, sure, 0.75. Lurg, release you. Haley, sure, we'll re-sign you for AHL depth. There you go, 1 more year. We'll just leave you. Jack Eichel, let's give him his entry-level contract. Look at that. He's already considered a 2nd-line center. He's going to be beast. He might play on the 1st line. We'll see. Tommy Wingles, we'll re-sign you. Make sure we keep our centers here. We'll keep, yeah, 3 years is all good, and we'll give you 2.45. Loktionov, sure, we'll re-sign you. Maybe you'll play with me, one of Eichel's line mates for the first bit. 0.8 for 2 years. Oh, I guess 2 years, sure. Austin Watson, hopefully he can be our 4th line center in the AHL. He's considered a depth forward right now. And ooh, oh, never mind. I was hoping he'd get a bit better, but that's all good. We'll give him 0.8 for 1 more year. 1 year. Tierney didn't get any better. That's too bad. James Wright, we'll keep him in the AHL for now, or he can play in the NHL. Sure, 0.85. Mark Oliver, he can play in the AHL as well. 0.55. Just Alexuk, we'll leave you out. We got Oliver. Noah Rod, he can play on this team. 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, sure, 2 years. And a couple other guys. Konechny, 4 yellow stars, 70 overall. What's his face off at? 75. So he's not bad. We could play him on the right wing, or he could be our 2nd-line center. So we're gonna have some. If he is our 2nd-line center, we're gonna have some pretty offensive centers. Rylan Schwartz, he's only 25, so 2.5 green stars is a bit. Yeah. Emil Aronson, please have good face-offs. Oh, 78. Discipline. Oh my goodness, this guy is gonna be a beast. I'm telling you right now. Man, I want to play him straight away, but he's not quite there yet, so we're gonna leave him for a bit. Looks like Chartier is also gonna play, but we're gonna advance a day. And I don't know where we are at this. We may be going to the 30-minute mark for this video, approximately. I'll show you guys the prospects. I showed you guys the awards, and I'll show you the free agents, and then we will. You guys can let me know who you think we should sign in the next episode, or for the next episode, and try to keep it realistic. Remember, like, we're still a team. I mean, with Eichel coming here, I think it's realistic to have some players come to Las Vegas, especially with it being Las Vegas, because it's such a, I guess, popular city with all the casinos. So guys like Mike Richards and all that, Jarrett Stoll, all the bad boys can come here. Maybe Ryan O'Reilly. Katalik, all those guys. There you go. Yep, we got all of them there. Yep. But, let's check this. We don't have any more unsignees we need to get. Travis Konechny, I'm just. You know what? Wait, what's Oliver Waugh at? We signed him, right? So you know what? No, we're gonna sign Konechny because give him his entry level deal. Sure, 0.8. There you go. Our team is fully set. We can skip there because we already know there. Yeah, but we're almost done here. A big long episode. I don't remember what the start of it was at, but it might actually be at 25 minutes. I want to say it might be at 30. Sorry for the episode. I mean, you guys understand. Hopefully, like, I am really excited. Marlowe re-signed with Florida. Looks like Martin St. Louis is going to be a free agent, which actually, that wouldn't. No, St. Louis would want to be on a cup winning team. Probably. I'm guessing. Did we get connecting on this team? Did he sign? Yeah, he did sign. But here, let's check out all the other prospects. So Colorado, right here. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be OP-ness. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop saying that, guys. You better please don't think I'm a bad person. I never say those words. I promise I'm a good person. Oh, I'm still working on it, but still. McKinnon, oh my gosh, McDavid, 85 overall. Faceoffs are only 77, but look at that. I made sure his poise is 90, his offensive awareness is 95. He's a beast in this game. Defensively, Eichel's a bit better actually, probably because of the faceoffs, I think, and shot blocking. But otherwise, first overall pick. Yep, they're gonna be franchise players. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That forward wise. All he needs, and O'Reilly, for goodness sake. They haven't even traded him. Who else? We gotta check New Jersey. Noah Hannafin, 4.5 green stars, 78 overall. He's a beast in this game. Yep. Very, very good. Very solid all around defenseman. He's going to be a beast along with Zelenaz or whoever he plays with. Van Schubert. And there's Justin Nichols. So maybe Nichols would have been better, but he's only 1 year older, so he's 70 overall, so not horrible. Van Schubert's going to take a while. Calgary had a top pick. They had, who they have? Marner. Oh yeah, 76 overall. Very good offensive player as well. Yep. Very, very good. Made him a right winger in this game. Probably could have been sniper, but I mean, I guess not. Shoot, who else was... I don't remember who else had high picks. Oh yeah, Dallas had Dylan Strome, 78 overall. Probably will take a bit longer in real life, but otherwise he's a good all-around player. He's good at face-offs, good defense, good everything. Decent shot as well. Yep, he'll be good. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the top 5 guys, I think. And I mean, Stone was a top. He was a top. He was number 6. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna let you know right now. I think we did a fairly good job at drafting this year. We got a couple good players in our lineup, but we'll just check it out. Check out the free agents. Thomas Hertl is still there. I'm not going to get Thomas Hertl. Okay, I'm just letting you know this. Got superstar potential guys will not likely come here. Maybe they would, but they wouldn't. Hertl probably would come to Las Vegas. Actually, no, he'd probably go to Colorado and just make their forwards like insane. He'd probably be like, I want to do a good amount of money, but as long as you sign me for 8 years at like $6 million, then it's a good steal. Especially if I become a beast. And then they sign him, and then he becomes a beast, and whatever. Lots of guys. Yeah, there you go. RFAs, we'll just check that out quickly. Not many. No goalies. Potential-wise, yeah, there's not really anybody. So we don't have to look at getting any steals of RFAs, but we got Martin St. Louis, which actually wouldn't be horrible, considering he could play with Eichel, but that wouldn't be phenomenal. We could get Franz Nielsen. We could get some defensemen here. Let's just go it off right here. Guy, and it's like Couché, and yeah, sorry guys, I guess Couché isn't really a filthy player anymore. But I mean, I think I think that goes by statistical growth. So I think as long as guys like Pavelski and Couché can have good seasons, as long as they get signed and stuff, they should be okay. But yeah, we'll probably get more of the depth guys as well. Derek Moore might not be too bad. Nieto is there, which I wouldn't mind getting a guy like Nieto. I wouldn't mind getting a guy like Nieto. Potential forwards, yeah, like that. And then Olivier Waugh, he's always there. Defenseman, there's Mirko Mueller, Jordan Subban as well. That wouldn't be horrible, but let's go overall. Yeah, we'll just go UFA. Sorry. Even though there's not many RFA. We could get Sakara, we could get Martin, we could get Duya, we could get any of these guys. Is France in here? No, I don't think so. I think he was signed by someone. Braun, we could get Braun. Yeah. Try and get his overall back up a bit. Goalies, we could get like Niemi as our goalie or something, or Budai. We get a couple guys. Potential, we get Nathan Lee, I don't know, whatever. Potential, Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Burke is there. We could also sign Burke, but I mean, I don't want to be super unfair. But we wouldn't really be because we're still a new franchise. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think, how you think we did in the draft here, how you think I did in the draft here for Las Vegas Knights. If you think what you think about free agents who we should sign, give me a good reason maybe why we should sign St. Louis or something. And anyways, guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the really long episode, but anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode.